well, first of all, I did one project for them and had to beg to get paid, which is never a good sign. They also took the design I did and completely changed it, fucked up the entire grid, messed with the type, changed the whole concept, and didn't let me know and just posted it. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm here to try to help you guys make better work. Let me help you, basically. And I think I was a little harsh, but also that's just a big no-no. If you're partnering with a designer, have them finalize your designs before they go live. Have them do what they're educated and good at. Hello. And so I kind of I just stood up for myself. I was like, hey, I saw the post. I'm sorry that it didn't work out. Can we in the future try to figure out a way to get work done that you guys can post and that I can put in my portfolio? And the guy I talked to was pretty understanding. And what I don't like is it kept sounding like they were talking trying to talk in a way to protect my ego, and I'm like, I don't care if you like my designs. I care if they're good to go. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was all of it. Then a few days later, talked to another guy at the company, and he's telling me that the travel is going to be so expensive that they need me to just work while I'm there, which I was planning on doing anyway, but I was planning on doing and making money because I would have had to take off of my day job to go, and which I had already requested off like a dummy. And so yeah, I was like, I'm sorry, I would love to go and help out however I can, and I would love to travel there, meet you guys. I want to make that happen, but I cannot be there and make no money and lose money, basically. I'm not in a financial position to be making those choices, and if I was, I probably would have gone, but I'm just not right now. And they were just okay, sorry this didn't work out, basically. I got paid for the project that they completely changed, and that was that. And honestly, Brian lost his job yesterday, so I'm more anxious about money than ever. I'm I really need to figure this out. So I ended up texting them yesterday and just telling them good luck at the festival, I hope it goes well. I'm here to help however I can, basically being if you guys need me, I'm here still. Yeah, I'm bummed, but I need this to work out, basically. And they were just yeah, sounds good, we'll let you know. So yeah, that's 2 jobs that have just been really upsetting. It's really awful to get your hopes up about something and start planning for savings and paying my car off and getting my student loan debt paid and paying my credit card off and getting excited about financial freedom, basically, and then just realizing that it's just not gonna happen right now the way that I had envisioned, the way that had been sold to me, basically. So yeah, that's been that on that. And I'm pregnant, obviously, so I'm really just want to get things figured out right now. It is just a lot. And with the YouTube stuff, you guys, I have been grinding for so long, and I've really tried really hard to make content that I'm proud of, that I think people would enjoy, and it's just no, it's not as easy as people think. People are just start making content, it'll happen, and it's I've been doing it since 2016. Yeah, 2016, is that right? I think so. Around 2016, 2018. And I did really well at the beginning, and then I started switching up my content, and it's just been starts to like wear down on you, you know, like you start to like resent the people that just like get lucky or like have a video get like 10K views and shit. Like, I don't know, I see people who do YouTube for like 3 years and then buy like a house in California. Like, it's just crazy how it works. There's like no system to it. It's just like totally random, it feels like. Oh, my skin is so dry and gross. But yeah, Brian's doing good, I think. He had started therapy, but I don't think he's gonna be going now that his insurance is gone. I still love therapy. I love my therapist. She's great. I feel like I talk about a lot of the same things all the time. Lately, I've been struggling a lot with a narcissist in my life, and thank God I haven't had to see them recently, but that doesn't mean that they're not ruining things behind the scenes and manipulating who they can. But that's usually what we kind of tackle right now. Today, I need to talk about the work stuff, just like feeling like a fucking failure. Feeling like nothing's ever gonna work out for me. Like, I'm just dumb. Like, I see some of the people I graduated with, like, one girl, and I love her, like, don't get me wrong, she deserves, like, everything good ever, but, like, she was talking about how she's doing her full-time job, and then also, like, has 5 clients on the side, and I'm just like, what the frick? What the hell? How? How do you get all the work? I just don't understand how people do it. And maybe it's like a little bit of it could be that I kind of have my feet in a bunch of different, or like have my hands in a bunch of different work. Like, I started an Etsy shop, I have a Redbubble shop, like I do this, I have my Instagram account that I really care about. I have my day job. I do like Instacart sometimes, like I think I just try to do too many things and it kind of sabotages every single one in its own like different way, unfortunately. But I don't know how else to be. Like, I've always been like a high production, like do like 60 things at once type of person. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I had to talk. I feel like I had so much more to talk about. I still haven't gotten sick, pregnancy-wise. And I don't notice a huge difference. The only thing I do notice is my stomach. Kind of like, I have always had like a little bit of like a pooch, obviously, like most women do. But it's like, I have like, kind of like a little bit of definition here on my like upper abs, and then it's like drops down into a pooch, and it usually goes like straight down to like my pelvis. But right now I'm noticing that it like curves out in like rounds more than just like boop boop. It's like boop. So I've noticed that. Other than that, nothing really. Okay, we're gonna speed through the rest of this. I was gonna do lashes, but I don't think I'm going to anymore. Because I know Brian really wants to go to this little like Greek place, and they have very specific hours, and we have therapy at 1, so I have 15 more minutes to get it together. My lips are so dry. Caffeine's been really hard to get out, not gonna lie. I'm just like me and my brother have always been this way, like even as like young kids, we're like drinking coffee like with our grandparents, and it's crazy. And I really enjoy like the ritual of it, you know. But let some sort of income through this, you know what